Scott, really disappointing day for Manchester United. What's the players' point of view?
Well, my point of view is we gave the ball away too much in the second half. Their transitions were pretty much every time we gave the ball away, they was keeping it for 15, 20 passes, and then we found it difficult to get the ball back. And it's as simple as that. In the first half, we created good angles, we moved the ball well, and we had numerous amounts of chances. And if you don't put them away against Man City, you get punished, obviously. So for us, the most disappointing thing is the way we were so sloppy in the second half, and that's been spoken about in the dressing room. You come to a place like this, you know that you're still in the game at 2-1. You can't give the ball away that easy and that simple. And whenever we do that, you get punished. They keep the ball for ages, and it feels like a while until you get the ball back. And then by that time, you give another transition away, and it's difficult.
With so much at stake, why so sloppy then?
Comes down to individuals. Comes down to concentration. Comes down to how we deal with the expectation of playing for Man United, and we can't continue like that, giving the ball away in the second half. It was clear that every time that they had a transition, that they were in behind me and Fred, their two number 10s, and for us it was disappointing. Their first initial 10-15 seconds worth of press is good, and then in the first half, once we broke that press, I felt like we got ourselves into good areas and created a lot of good chances, and for us in the second half that was non-existent.
Accusations that some of the United players just gave up today. What would be your response to that?
From my point of view on the pitch, it's difficult to see what's going on around you, but yeah, if that's what people are saying, then so be it. They're all entitled to their own opinion, but for myself personally, it's incredibly disappointing if people think that, and I'll have to watch it back and see body language and stuff like that. But for myself, it hurts. You know, it's not easy, and you give a team like that all the time in the world, in the second half you're going to get punished, and it's as simple as that.
How damaging is a defeat like this? Not just the scoreline, but the manner of the defeat.
Yeah, the third goal killed us, and it's such a soft goal for us to concede, and we know that it comes down to fine details like that which are killing us at the minute. And it's for us, we get ourselves into so many good opportunities and chances to sustain pressure around their box, and we just don't do it. It's always the killer pass, or it's always something fancy. And sometimes Man City play simple football. It's simple play, touch, move the ball, and keep it in their own half, and we just didn't do that.
How deep do the problems run at Manchester United at the moment? Did that expose it in many ways, Scott?
I've got nothing to say about problems or anything like that. It's not my place to say anything. I'm just here to keep everybody together, and we've got a big end of the season coming up. We need to win in the Champions League, and we need to get in the top 4, and that's all I'm thinking about at the minute. Whatever goes on behind the scenes is completely irrelevant to me. Obviously I'm part of it, but you just got to concentrate on your own games. You can get too distracted by other things that are going on at the football club, and just concentrate on your own game, and ultimately it shows on the pitch, like you said.
What have you got to do as a group of players now?
Sounds cliche, but stick together, stick as a group. We can't let something like this be so damaging to us where we lack confidence going into the next game. We have to stick together, and that's, as I say, it's tough for me to say, but it's part and parcel of being a Man United player. You can't let your head drop in times like this. We've had many successful times in the derby, but this one hurts today.